Hey guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're playing with a bunch of new makeup. I'm so excited. Some of it is not necessarily like brand spanking new. Some of it is, but it's new to me and I'm just really excited to talk about everything and play around. That we are gonna try to do a quick glam makeup look as well. I only have about 30 minutes until I need to head out to work, but you can do a lot in 30 minutes. So I'm really excited to try everything out. And then I am gonna be testing a newer foundation to me. It's not new in general, but it's new to me, so we'll do a wear test with that as well. So I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit of what we're playing around with today. I just got the brand new Morphe palette. This one is the Makin Bank palette. Gorgeous, right? Like, I wish you guys could see the duochrome flip on a lot of these shades. Like, these two shades right here, amazing. This one is stunning. This one's gorgeous. Like, it's just such a pretty palette. So we're gonna do something from there. I also have the new Jeffree Star. What is this one called? The Extreme Frost. This is unreal. It's so freaking pretty. I got sour ice because you guys know me and green are just like, I just love it. We're gonna be playing with the Covergirl Trublend. I have the Jeffree Star Peppermint Frost limited edition palette that came in the bundle or the holiday box. Anyways, let's just get in because there's so much to cover today. So first things first, since I am using a new foundation, I am going to prime with something that I know normally works for me. So this is the Milk Hydrograph primer. I've gone through like 3 of these since it launched. I love it so much. Now that that has set in, I do want to talk about the sponge that I'm using today. So these are not a first impression. I've been using these sponges for the last couple of weeks. I am obsessed with them. They are from a brand called Instylish, and I'm going to link it down below. For, I think it's like 12 bucks, you get 2 of them. So this is one of them. The other one I actually had left at my mom's, but this is really cool because it's got the large flat edge, the smaller flat edge. This one gets right up under the eyes so beautifully, and then you can use your foundation right here. I did just wash it, but it's a little thing, so I've been using it like crazy. But I was originally gonna do a first impression with it, but then with sponges, I feel like you really need to try them out to like see if they're really great or not. So I am gonna insert that clip because then you can see what they look like straight out of the package and all of that. This is the first one. I really, really like that. Of course I got powder on here. Ignore that, but this is the shape of it. I really, really like the shape. It reminds me of the Morphe sponge that I used to really love. And then this one, it has a really, really cool shape. I like the flatter edges because it really helps you get into certain areas, especially this to like cut and like chisel out. And these are very soft. Ooh, Instylish. Okay. So this is them on their own and this is them wet. So they got all jumbo. I haven't used them yet, but I'm really excited right now. So they feel so effing soft. Like, I don't understand. They're so freaking soft and bouncy, but they're not like overly soft where like, okay, you know when you get a sponge that's so soft that it just kind of like doesn't do what you need it to do? Like, you need a sponge that's a little firm, but you want it soft because you don't want like weird lines in your makeup. Like, that's what this feels like. But I love the sponges so much. They were sent to me in PR, but I have been in contact with their PR team and they did actually give me a code for you guys. So I believe it's Glamtime 10. I will pop it up right here, but it'll be in the description box below. If you guys are interested in new sponges, these are so, so good. Like, they're so soft. This is how big it is, wet. I've been using it every single day. It's replaced my favorite sponge, you know, my Shop Miss A that I like ride or die for. I still love that sponge, but this one, just with the way that it's shaped, like this, you can carve out your cheeks so well. This, like, I'm telling you, like, I have not had a sponge get that good up under my eyes, so we live. But for the CoverGirl foundation, I did get the shades L6. When I like swatched it when I got home yesterday, it seemed pretty close to my shade, so let's see. And I like this one because the pump does lock. So I'm gonna swatch a little bit on my chest. It seemed pretty good. Yeah, it is like the undertone is a little off, but we can warm it up. They were sold out of so many when I went to the store, so this is what we're working with. I've never used this foundation before, so I'm gonna start with one pump and kind of go from there. And then I'm just gonna use my Tati Beauty palette so I can just have a mirror in front of me. And let's dive in. So the undertone is actually not bad. It's very neutral, which is good because though I have like a little bit of a self tan on, my natural skin is a little bit more neutral. Okay guys, so this is it all blended out. Definitely not my exact color. I should have gone actually like a little bit more warm than I thought. I thought the neutral was gonna be good, but we'll warm it up with some bronzer. But so far, I really like the way that it's looking on my skin. It looks really, really pretty and it doesn't feel like I have anything on. So that's a huge plus. I also picked up their concealer. This is in the shade Classic Ivory L4. You guys know I love a bright under eye, so we will see how this is. I'm just gonna do a little bit to start with. And I'm gonna use that smaller side of the sponge that I really, really like. And we're gonna just dab this in and hope for the best. I prefer a bright under eye because I always work long hours and I tend to get tired throughout the day, so having that extra bright under eye, I feel like I look more awake. So that blended really, really nice. And it's like bright enough where it's giving that brightness to the center of the face, but not too much. So I'm gonna do a little bit here and then down the nose, a little bit right here as well. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit more right in through that section because I did not sleep very good last night. And just pouncing this in. So far so good. I actually really like the way that this is turning out. The base looks really nice. I did also pick up the Covergirl Trublend translucent powder, and I figured it'd be fun to set my under eyes with that. It does come with one of these little sponges and a mirror, which I really like because I like to take powder like this on the go. Let me see. This is one of my favorite powders, the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder, and this one opens up, and then on the other side it has a mirror and a little spongy as well, so I really, really do enjoy that. So first things first, we're gonna just gently pat under the eyes to remove any possible creases. And I always go over my lines right here as well because those tend to set pretty deep. And we're gonna get a good amount of the powder, and I am going to set underneath, and we're gonna try it out. It could work, it could not work, and that's okay. So I'm gonna go pretty heavy and just see if we can bake with it. And I always like to get the sides of my nose. And then we're gonna go just a little bit right here. So we're gonna just let that sit for a second. It feels really finely milled, like it feels nice. It feels really silky, so I really like that. So we're literally just gonna barely let this sit. I'm just gonna quickly do my brows, come back, and we'll wipe this off. So brows are on. We're gonna go ahead and wipe this off. I'm gonna use this little dome-shaped brush from Morphe. And we are just going to really wipe it off. Now, this is a little bit more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be. Oh no. It's okay, we'll warm it up. It did set really nicely if I just didn't bake it, because it is quite fair, but we're gonna bronze up and contour around it, so it's gonna end up being okay. But I really do like the way that it set my face. Okay, so just looking at the way that it set it though, I think it looks really good. Okay, so other than the fact that I let it sit for way too long, I really do like the way that it set my face. Like up close, like my skin looks really, really nice. So we're just gonna move on and hopefully I can bronze this up. So we're gonna go directly into the face so we can save this. But I actually really like this so far. So, and I think I did use too light of a shade. I did also pick up This one, which is not the fairest shade, and I think this might have been a better under eye set for me, so we will try that again in another video. But to contour my face, I am just going to use my little contour palette. This is that Too Faced one that I picked up at TJ Maxx. I really, really like it. And I'm gonna actually use the brush that comes with it. I've been doing that lately and I really, really like it. All right, so we are contoured and now we are gonna bronze. I am gonna use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Sunkissed, so. And then I'm just gonna use my little Morphe angled brush and we're gonna warm this face up. So it's just such a good bronzer. And it smells like vacation. So it's much needed right now. And then I like to hit the chin. And then I've been starting to do that 3 where Kim Kardashian takes her bronzer in the 3 and I really like the way that it works on my face. So just kind of dragging the excess down there and it just, I don't know, it just does something. And I really, really like it. So this is with everything all bronzed up. I actually really, really like the way that the base is turning out. So the under eyes don't look too bright, especially not in person. So I'm really excited about that too. I'm just gonna kind of pounce the middle because, so I set my brush down and I had glitter spilt everywhere. So I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but I have like specks of glitter like everywhere, but we're just gonna move on and continue about the day. So I'm gonna pause on the face for now. I feel good. I know that we can save it, like everything is fine. And we are gonna dig into this stunning palette. So I just, oh my God, love this. I love there's a giant mirror. I like that there's some really good neutrals. Like you could, like these 4 right here, everyday beautiful shades. You've got these gorgeous greens. I live, oh my God. So first thing I'm gonna do is just kind of pounce out my concealer. I didn't like cut my brow today. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I also picked up a new brush set from Shop Miss A. This is their black collection. I do have like all the pink brushes, but I just wanted new ones. So this is what I got. And I am going to use, what is this? In E129, I'm gonna dip into this shade right here and I'm just gonna set. I did do a Shop Miss A like dollar store makeup video and I mean, we had some nice stuff, but overall it really wasn't like my jam. But their brushes are just so, so good. So next I am going to grab, this is actually a Royal and Langnickel little dual-ended brush. I love this. I got it at the first year I ever went to IMATS and it survived everything, but I'm cleaning it off. It's just stained. I use it all the time. And I'm gonna first dip into that lighter transition shade just to build it up. And see if it even shows up. Oh, it does. It does show up in person, not as much on camera, but it's a really gentle shade. This is like one of those shades you can use just quickly throw on, put on some lashes, and you can tell there's something in your crease, but not too much. If you're my skin tone, that is. If you're a deeper skin tone, this would be really good, like brightening shade. And then I'm gonna take that same brush, I'm gonna go into the more brown tone shade. And just still building this up in the crease, back and forth. That is so pretty. I'm just gonna stick with the neutral side of the palette today, I think. We are definitely gonna do a green look, so be on the lookout for that. I will definitely have it up this week. I'm gonna get better at my uploading schedule, guys. You just gotta bear with me. It's holiday season, I work retail, and I am a store manager, so and I love my job, don't get me wrong. Like I love, you know, meeting new customers and helping people, but it's taxing during the holiday season and trying to upload videos and deal with all of that. It's just not working this year, but I am trying, I promise. So now, I actually really just like the way this is turning out, just neutral on its own. So I am now gonna take my little Peaches and Cream PC22 brush, and I'm gonna dip into that brown tone shade and smoke out under the eye. So it's like really quick and easy makeup. I always like to make sure that they're connected. So I'm gonna go back in with that first shade and just kind of gently put that on the lid. I'm gonna keep it just this simple and matte for today, because again, this is like glam makeup on the go. And I am going to grab my little brush, if I can find it. So this is a BH Cosmetics number 13 brush. I love this for my inner corner moments. I'm gonna take some of my Smashbox primer water, and I'm gonna dip into this stunning shade right here. And that is gonna be my inner corner moment. Oh my God, that's so pretty. So, so pretty. Wow. Sometimes, like, you know, doing a really fun glam look on the go really can just be a really fun inner corner moment. You know, like this one with like that really cool gold to green duochrome, and we're gonna throw on some lashes, and sometimes that's enough. Don't always think that you have to do like a glitter cut crease to have like a really cool makeup look. Like, you don't always need to do that, though we know that I am like a huge fan of the glitter cut crease. That's never gonna go away. So I am gonna throw on some lashes. I don't think I'm gonna do any heavy liner today because my lashes will kind of speak for themselves. These are the Huda Beauty number 23 lashes. I love these. I need to get more because they're getting kind of, you know, when like you wear them so much that like you know that like you need another pair. That's where we're at. But these ones are really just gonna give it such a cool look. So the liner I'm gonna use today, because I'm just gonna put a little bit up top, is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. It's my favorite liquid eyeliner. I cannot live without it. So just drawing a little line right here. And that's just so the lashes will look a little bit more blended in. Just a little bit. And I'd never go all the way in because I normally don't bring my false lashes all the way in. I leave a little bit of a space because my eyes are like so sensitive. It drives me crazy. So I'm gonna pop these on and be right back. Lashes are on and blush is on. I added some of my MAC Just a Pinch blush. I do think I'm gonna add just a tiny bit more bronzer too, just to blend it all together. I like to do that just so that everything is really just all blended. And then for highlighter today, we're gonna do a couple little things. So first things first, I am going to dive into the Peppermint Frost palette. This was in the limited edition holiday box in the larger one. So I'm gonna take, let's see, Igloo Gold. Whew, it's very icy. Okay, that looks horrible on my skin. Oh my God. So I wiped that off. It looks gold in the pan, but on my face it looked like straight up white. So yeah, I'm gonna play around with that a different day. So we are gonna go into my favorite palette of all time. This is the Sugar Rush Fresh and Frosted palette. And I'm going to grab my little highlighter brush. This is the AOA Studios E127. I'm gonna dip into the actual gold shade. There we go. And we're gonna top it with the Extreme Frost. So really just making this gold there. And then I'm gonna hit the tip of my nose. So now we have that pretty gold, and then I just like to take my ring finger and just melt that all together so that we have that really pretty blinding highlight, but it's not looking like a stripe on our face. And then we are gonna dip into this precious little being. So this, you literally need like a tap and then just to tap, and that is literally all you need. Like Jeffree wasn't kidding when he said that like this palette will this highlighter will last you your entire life. Like, he's not kidding. So it is just so pretty. And you just tap it and like, look at that. Boom. So, so pretty. I kind of want to put a little bit on the inner corner as well, just right on top of the other shade we put right there, just to give it a little bit of like extra brightness right in there. I'm loving this. So for lips today, I am going to go in with my Kylie Malibu liquid lipstick, and I'm just going to put this all over. Then next, I'm going to take my Jeffree Star I'm Nude liquid lipstick and put this all in the center. And buff this out. And the two of these together just leave behind a really nice pouty looking lip with that ombre. And then to set it all together, I am going to use my Kylie Cosmetics setting spray. Guys, and this is... Okay guys, and this is the finished look. I mean, honestly, so far, I'm kind of obsessed. My base looks so good in person. I'm like, what? And it's all drugstore, my base anyway. This highlight is literally giving me life right now. It looks so pretty. I'm really glad I layered that gold underneath it though, so that it's like this gold green. I really like the inner corner. Really just love the way that this look turned out, and it was very quick, very easy. Of course, if I didn't talk through it, I could have gotten it done even quicker. But now is the true test if this foundation is gonna last, if everything is gonna hold up. So I will be taking you guys on check-ins throughout the day. I have about a 10 to 12 hour day ahead of me. So it's really gonna be put through the test. One thing I am gonna do though is open up the darker powder right now, so I can bring this with me just in case I do need any type of touch-up, since the lighter one is really good for setting under the eyes. Like, I actually really like how bright my under eyes look, because it looks really balanced with everything else all put together. So, but yeah, the darker one is the shade 2 that I'm gonna bring with me for touch-ups, but I will see you guys at the first check-in. Okay guys, so it is the very end of the day now. It still looks really good. I asked my friend Michelle, who works with me, what she thought of it. She said it did look a little oily, which I do agree. I am definitely shiny. I did not blot at all today, just to specifically see how it wore. I did my makeup at about maybe 9 a.m. It is now 10 p.m., so it lasted pretty darn good throughout the day. And I feel like if I would have blotted or used the powder to blot, I'd be looking really good. So it's definitely, see, it's a little bit shinier right here, but it did not break apart around my mouth. Finally, oh my god guys, if I had another foundation that broke apart around my mouth, I was gonna lose my mind. But I feel like it looks pretty good overall. Definitely a little bit dewy. I kind of like that. Is that weird? My skin looks dewy. I don't know, I like it. I like it. And she said that it didn't look cakey at all, and it looked really smooth. So that's exciting. I completely agree with that. Yeah, I'm so excited, guys. This might actually be my new favorite foundation. Everything else wore really well. The highlight looks really good. The highlight does accentuate texture. I feel like you can really see it right there. But I mean, it's a glittery highlight, so obviously it's gonna accentuate texture, but just in case you guys are curious, it will do that. So if you have a lot of texture on your face, just be careful where you put it. I don't really care, like I always have texture on my face. I have a lot of acne scarring and my skin, it just is what it is. So I just put the glow wherever I want. But anyways, guys, I am gonna stop rambling. All the makeup from today, I am so obsessed with. I'm literally gonna grab this foundation every day. I really like the way that it wore. And I am going to eat my Taco Bell that is chilling over there and get to bed. Thank you guys for going on another makeup journey with me. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up on the way out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.